Alright, welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. Let's jump in right now and show you what I mean when I say that they've completely axed the ability to crippled the ability of farming the air career points, the air career program. It no longer can you get it into your redeemed points like I've had for a while now. Uh, there's no longer you can no longer jam your redeem queue full of nice, yummy account level bonuses. It's all going to be like these overclocker boosters that were stored in redeem that you could choose when to implement them. When you get that reward, it's going to go right into your character. So all these free industrial expert awards, overclocker, the boosters, they're all going to be pumped right in. The only thing that's not going to be pumped right into your character is if you say you get the actual account level rewards. Like this one is for recruitment. When you get that 1 million skill point reward, I'm not I'm not taking advantage of that simply because A, it's on principle, and B, I don't have my guys up to 5 million skill points on the other characters in this account yet. I don't think they might, but I'm going to hold that off in order to explain when you should actually do it. So that's for another day. So all this stuff no longer case. It's all, well, according to the patch notes. So where are you? Air career program. If say you did, I think it's the Explorer or is it Discovery? Project Discovery. So the fastest way to show you guys what's going to happen is getting a whole bunch of these. So if I'll get interstellar credits, which will no longer go in my redeem queue. I will get more credits, no longer in the redeem queue, and one expanded probe launcher which will go to my home station. And home station, I believe, is this station right here, and you'll see it appear in the item space. So let's do that right now. Taking 10 samples is going to be a piece of cake. This is the way I used to say, hey, we're gonna farm this. So, oops, yeah. Whoops, I forgot to skip it. Continue. Don't skip the tutorial. But it's no longer of use. This is just character level. It's no longer a big deal especially for alphas. So yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Start here. I forget how this thing happens, so I'm just gonna follow this and do their thingy, yada yada. All right. Submit. Blah blah blah. Submit it. Let's go. Yep. All right. So getting to here, and I go. Okay. And then cluster marked. Second cluster. And I go this way. Click submit. Am I doing it properly? On it. What do I do? Clear. Do I clear it? Oh, I think I submitted. Oh, weird. I've never seen this before. Density curves to help you identify cluster boundaries. So cute. These curves are actually more confusing than helpful. I think the way to cheat was I do 3 of them. I'm trying to remember how I did this. And submit. might have fixed it actually, so I couldn't do it in the first place. I'll have to watch my old video. I'm just gonna use triangles. Simplest way to do it. Alright. This is funny, I've never understood. Okay, whatever. Five polygons? There should be 5 polygons in this grid. Okay. There be 5. 3. It's 4. Could be a 5th one here. Big failed. Right. So how I did it was just I go like this. I go submit. And it would go fail, and I had to try again, and I believe that would up my discovery attempts. Let's see, aircrew. I've gotten 4 already. Let's try that again and see if I've got 5. There we go. Try again. Open up their careers, and we've got, no, we've only got 4. Did they fix it? They probably did. Oh, and I have to claim it, so it's not automatically gonna just jump into my character thing. But when I go this, I go claim, normally it would appear in here, but it's going to go directly to my character, so it's no longer going to account level. So I can't store all this up, all the rewards, and apply it to my main. This is my alt on this account, which I'm used to biomassing all the time. It takes about 10 hours to do so, or I'm an alpha, so it would take like way less time, I think. Yeah, I think they've corrected that. I think I can no longer fail this stuff and keep going. There should be 5. There's 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got a little bit carried away there. Let's try that. See. Yeah, anyways, yeah, okay then. It's not as grindy as it used to be. They've made it more difficult to game the system. Yeah, because you used to be able to, I swear, you'd be able to try game and it would come up on your display. I don't know why that went that way, but yeah, I mean, there we go. We got another reward, claiming 5 samples. Yeah, and the expanded probe launcher will be in the list of rewards. We'll choose to say, if we're docked to the station, choose to accept all those rewards at once, and it'll go into our items bay, or wallet, or unallocated scope points, which will be a reward once we either complete that or get to that many let's see, it would take me 750 career points to get to the 50,000 reward, and I'm not even close to that. But you can grind this out in about an hour, I believe, to get their first level of reward. And yeah, and that would be unallocated, and that used to go straight into your redeem points, but now it's going to be applied once you choose to claim it into your unallocated right here, which is a shame, because it was fun to exploit the system. Because all you had to do really was, after an hour you've completed this stuff, you got your 50,000, you could just log off, click on this X right here and terminate it, and biomassed it, and after 10 hours you can complete the process and terminate it. This is just a fail safe, right? So yeah, after 10 hours, this will be a ability to go X, and you just click the final. Maybe it's a skull signal or some X or something. I think it's an X, and you click that, and bam, it's done. You can start fresh and have a clean, empty character slot there. I think these guys, yeah, this has got, you've got 9. I've got 10 million skill points on this one, and 6 million. So we're past. I can't train anything else on these accounts. They're blocked. But yeah, this character, yeah. So yeah, no more free skill points for either of them from using the biomassing, exploiting the air career program. That is R.I.P. Have a good one, guys. Yeah, that was it never made sense. The time you spent was worth it if you were an alpha needing skill points. It was helpful. It was useful. It wasn't lucrative. You really had to push hard to make an equivalent. Like, it wasn't going to get you an income doing it this way. There were a lot of other ways to make an income in EVE that was equivalent, for a solo player, even an alpha one, than doing this. If you were a mega and you had an empty slot, you could do this over and over, biomass it, and get rewards for your megas, which was useful. But honestly, the time it took, it was a grind, repetitive grind, extremely exacting repetitive grind, more so than anything else in this game. It was quite painful, so I'm glad it got removed, because I don't imagine what hellscape it is to not play this game but work at it. It was basically work, so I'm glad it's gone. I stopped using it, basically because I knew there were more lucrative ways of playing this game. You could make an income in game that would rival the income you could by exploiting this system easily. It wasn't worth it, in any stretch of the imagination. And I'm not a fan of grinding out just to get, like, the opportunities. It's just not a fan of grinding out stuff just to get skill points. It's not fun. It's like work. I'd rather play the game. So that's where I'm at, especially with opportunities. They had the opportunities kind of fun, and I kind of enjoyed it, because you kind of have a quick cheat to get completion on that by multiple, I'll show you, whoops,
Connecting.
multiple attempts completed at once, which complete the daily opportunities, which I think you need to complete 2 opportunities. Yeah, I think if you complete 2 of them, you'll get the daily milestone, which will be a step towards the other stuff. Let's see if we can widen it out here. There we go. Complete 2 of them, you'll go 1 step, and then 2nd step, and every day you can complete it, and the next day you complete another 2. and there would be 8 of them, and sometimes there would be duplicates. So when there was a manufacturing item, I, as an Omega, can remote complete an industry job, for 1 unit of ammo, which would take no time at all because I'd cancel it, and that would still complete. As long as I started to manufacture an item, it would complete the activity. And if this was duplicated, I would get and it would be the same across all accounts and all characters. So I could just grind that out for all my characters really quick and get a nice little bonus. Yeah, so it was kind of cool. But it wasn't really worth it. This is make work. This is Mickey Mouse make work, and I could, this would take, say, I don't know, 15 minutes total if I was really quick at it for all my characters to do each one, do it real quick. Whereas I could make half a freaking billion-esque by playing the game at scale with all my characters doing a pirate stronghold if I found one, right? Locally or nearby or whatever. So it would be more fun to just go play the game than try to do this. This is yeah. I mean, what do you get out of it, right? You get to save 10,000 skill points, which is, for an Omega, I think about 2.5 hours. Yeah, I've already got the free one. Anyways, whatever. Sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, it's either 5 hours in an alpha or 2.5 hours as an Omega. And at my level, 2.5 hours is nothing. I mean, I made a whole video about that. Yeah, it's it's not worth it for me to spend 15 minutes in order to get 2.5 hours of training, because I can do that asleep or at work or passive skill training. I don't need to do this. When I had my skill queues kind of frozen because I was using the free skill queue as an Omega to skill farm on one of my alts, I wasn't training at all. So yeah, it was kind of attractive to me to do the opportunities. But after a while, it's like, why am I bothering? It's a grind, and even this stuff is a grind. If I accidentally complete a daily task and get the bonus, woohoo! I go to rewards when I remembered and activate them. But this is definitely like scan 5 signatures and manufacture a single. You could probably do that as a noob, as an alpha. And scan it quickly. I think they removed the ability to scan as a completion of the career agent signature sites that would always populate in those systems. So I think they removed, if I recall correctly, they removed that ability. But yeah, scanning 5 signatures isn't too hard in high sec, and manufacturing a single item of ammo, or starting the manufacturing and then canceling, they might fix that at some point too, right? Who knows what they'll do. I mean, I would enjoy it if they actually fix things in this game for play that would make the game more enjoyable to play, instead of trying to kneecap people metagaming this game, right? It's like, why are you kneecapping? How much programming time did you take to kneecap certain things, right? Where you could be better spent programming stuff that would actually help us, right? The little things in the game. Jesus. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, daily goals are useful for alphas. I don't do them because the amount of stuff I get in reward is a drop in the bucket. This is a lifestyle game, right? I don't need to be helped along. It's nice if, when I had the login rewards, I could do that. If I could do it quickly and get it out of the way, Yeah, no problem. I liked it because a long, long time ago, in a freaking galaxy forever far away, when you were at the login screen, you would actually have, as long as you logged in, your progress towards the monthly reward will be moved. So you'd see this, you'd see this slow increase in completion of this login reward that you would get just for logging in. And then they started to add activities that you had to do in order to get that. But yeah, there would be a line about monthly login goal, and it would track your activity of logins for that month. And then at the end of the month, you would get 150,000 skill points for free just by logging in daily. And that was pretty cool. That's all you had to do. And now they have so many hoops and so many small rewards that it's just like, go into your New Eden store, do a couple of clicks for every single account. It's like, I'm not going to do that 6 freaking times. If I'm in the Nest store and go, oh yeah, right, but it's not going to be a constant thing, and it's only for alpha omegas too. So as an alpha, you won't be able to get that New Eden store 15,000. Wait, I did as an alpha. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. The other video I made, I actually did have that free 15,000. So I don't know when they enabled that, but yeah, for alphas you can get that 15,000 for just taking a couple of clicks and going in the New Eden store, and that's refreshed every Tuesday. So every Tuesday they refresh it. So yeah, um, I know, right? It's just they've dumbed down. It's like they've kneecapped metagaming so hard. They just freaking you had it good. It was a good system. Well, you just there was no need to make a um, uh, damn. I forgot the name of it. It was a really good term. Uh, Basically, oh, right, gamification. They're gamifying this game. They're making a game in a game, which is just make work, right? They're trying to gamify Eve Online, which is ridiculous because it's like, guys, could you just spend time fixing the game play instead of trying to gamify this aspect of our lives? It's like you didn't need to do that. So anyway, sorry for the rant. Um, yeah, R.I.P. Air Career Program. Not that most of us paid any attention to it, but the novelty of doing it was kind of cute. But after a while, you're like, I could be doing a billion other things in this game that don't involve anything close to this level of Mickey Mouse reward. So, yeah, ugh. Hey, have a good one.